shit, man. Damn, they just shut the store down. I used to walk to this bitch every day. Oh, right here, right. Oh, they ain't even up there no more. I used to stay right here. They be gone right here to the right, boy. They used to be my apartments right there, boy. Them bitches gone, boy. Yeah, nah, boy. Sunset, Mesa Turner. Oh, I need to take a picture by that Mesa Turner right now. It's too hot. There we go. Damn, I stay right here. Apartments gone. These used to be all my apartments right here.
Boom. Simpson Road. I was going to Herndon Elementary when I was on Simpson Road. Boom. Flipper Temple, Hollywood Road. That when I was going to Scott Elementary. Boom. Over there when I was staying by the West End Mall, I was going to Dean Rush. Boom. After that, Deer Avenue, I was going to Parks Middle School. They was giving us free laptops in that bitch.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. Man, it's sad to see Soulja Boy feel like he had to prove he from Atlanta. Everybody who really know what's been going on since the beginning of Soulja Boy's career understand Soulja Boy is from the state of Mississippi. Now, I don't understand what it is with Soulja Boy trying to prove to people that he from somewhere that they don't accept him and they don't respect him. Soulja Boy had to understand one thing. He's still who he is. If Soulja Boy jumped off the moon, if Soulja Boy jumped out of Mars and landed on this earth and do everything that he's done over the course of his career, his antics online, and what he's accomplished as a young black man in the industry, it wouldn't make no difference because people gonna judge you off your character. People gonna judge you based off what you put out here in the universe. So the perception that you receive is based off the way you live. And I see it too many different times in the black community that we feel like we gotta be obligated to a hood. We feel like we gotta be obligated to a city, or we have to be obligated to a particular state. But when you really look at it, people that live in the hood, or people that live amongst people that don't have the bare necessities in life, and they scavenging, living on survival mode, you have to realize these people don't know how to love you properly in these environments. But the thing is, I don't blame people because everybody's operating off their level of understanding. People are operating off of what they being taught within their home and then within their environment. And some people are so used to different things happening to them in a negative way that they can't see the positive in life. They look at positive people as if they are a target. And I look at Soulja Boy from when some people broke in Soulja Boy's house. I remember when he was beefing with them guys in Chicago and the different things when he was in LA and he's trying to be accepted by them. At the end of the day, we don't even remember a lot of the people that was going at Soulja Boy. But what we look at now, he's still Soulja Boy. And that's what I feel like people have to embrace. You have to embrace you. Because the way you feel about yourself, no matter how rich you get, no matter how famous you get, you can't control the way another person see you. It's all about the love you feel for yourself. And for Soulja Boy to feel like he have to prove he's from a state of people that's not even accepting him. I'm looking at the comments of people saying, we never saw you. And then Soulja Boy feel as if he have to make a video showing that he stayed in these apartments or he went to this school and give all these different details to try to prove that he's from Atlanta. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. Because in life, the things of your past, you will learn that there was a temporary season in your life. That is not who you are. That's just the environment you was placed in. So I look at people expecting to get love and expecting to get respect from people who are placed on this earth to be negative towards you, to push and propel you to another level, to make you understand that you ain't even supposed to be in them circles. But Soulja Boy is having an identity crisis, and he's been doing that for a big portion of his career. When Soulja Boy first came out, Soulja Boy was having fun. It looked as if everything was fun. It was about enjoying life. But then we can look at going around these different demonic circles in the industry and you seeing the hate and the demons that's on these other people. You feel that you have to carry yourself in a certain way within these circles. Why don't we look at as black people of removing ourselves from the circles that can cause our detriment. Because when you try to prove you from the hood, these people that's losing their life in the hood every day, people wish they can get out. Just like people that's in prison. On the streets, you look at them like they the biggest killer. They did this and that. Man, I remember when he did this. But every person that's in prison wish they can get out. They wish they can go back to their persona that they placed on themselves and the thing that they did in their life. They wish they can erase having that image. But people do not understand the individual struggles that everybody go through. Some people go through hell on earth in their childhood. And when they get older, they change the trajectory of their lives, whether it's negative or positive, whether it's going to jail or now you living in a neighborhood where you don't have to look over your shoulder. Life is all about a choice. And the thing I'm steady seeing Soulja Boy, when he try to prove where he from, when he try to be accepted in these hoods, he don't realize that he's taking a step back. Because I would rather control the narrative on my life and my representation in a positive way more than trying to fit in with a negative aspect of life of people that are not going nowhere anyway. Because they made a choice to not excel in life. Not because of their conditions, not because something went wrong within their childhood, because when you become an adult, at that point, it's all on you. So I just wish Soulja Boy, man, can get out of his head, stop trying to prove to everybody he's something that they'll never accept him as, and understand that Crank That, Kiss Me Through the Phone, and everything he did through that era, that's just gonna be the way people perceive you. Because when you see Soulja Boy even caught a body from somebody breaking in his house, he being discredited for that. But let that would have been NBA YoungBoy, or let that would have been somebody like King Von. Nobody would have even dug deep into that situation because they already viewed him in that particular light. So we have to understand, as black people in our community, man, we gotta stop glorifying and glamorizing things that's only gonna take us down and destroy us. I'm out.